To my YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at the Vedic astrology chart uh, for CardiB, um, legendary rapper, TV personality, actress. If you look to the eastern horizon when she was born using Vedic sidereal zodiac, you would see the constellation associated with Pisces rising at 22 degrees. First, we'll look and see how the planets are operating, and then we'll see when they're operating and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So, any multicona signs 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11 that are placed in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th house, the planets that rule those signs become functional malefic along with Rahu and Ketu. And so for Cardi, you have the 5th sign of Leo ruled by Sun in the 6th house. You have the 7th sign of Libra ruled by Venus in the 8th house. And the 11th sign of Aquarius ruled by Saturn in the 12th house. So along with Rahu and Ketu, Sun, Venus, and Saturn are also malefic and can cause harm in the chart. So we first looking at Sun. It's malefic and it is close to the rising sign degree. So it is ruling the 6th house of conflict and health issues and healing, and it's placed in the house of partnerships. So it's afflicting partnerships. So there was lots of ups and downs to her marriage. And then it's also afflicting the 1st house of life purpose and vitality and confidence. So then we have weak in old age. Any planet that's more than 25 degrees is said to be in old age. And it's afflicted by Rahu, Moon. Moon is ruling the house of creativity, and it is placed in the 1st house. So it says that her creativity comes through her ability to perform for the public. Now, Moon is mind, and because it's afflicted by Rahu, there can be some depression. And she had said that her relationship with her parents is abusive, especially her mom. So Moon represents mother, and it's also, she has said that she has been suicidal at points. Then we have Mars, which is probably one of her strongest planets, and it's ruling the house of wealth and fame, and it's sitting in her house of happiness. So wealth and fame comes through Mars significations, which are courage and to put herself out there and passion about what she does. Then, and that makes her happy. Then we have Mercury. It's poorly placed in the 8th house, a challenging house, and it is ruling the house of marriage. So again, controversial speech through her rapping and issues with in marriage. Then we have weak dispositor Jupiter. So Jupiter is sitting in the marriage house, and its dispositor Mercury is weak. So it automatically can't be any stronger than its landlord or its dispositor. So Jupiter is ruling the house of career, and her career through rapping is connected to Jupiter's significations, which are education. She's educating people about the injustices in life. That's Jupiter. Then we have weak placement of Venus. Venus is also malefic, and it's sitting in its own house, um, but it connects life-changing events with being with entertainment and performing arts, and her ability to express her traumas and vulnerabilities, which helps her to be relatable and successful in her career. Now it does afflict. It is close to the most effective point within 4 degrees, so it does afflict that eighth house, and well, it can't afflict its own house, but it does afflict the house of stability and marriage, which there are some issues there. Then Saturn is uh, also malefic, and it is ruling the 12th house of depression, addiction, sitting in the house of income. Um, and it gives her the ability to have income through separating from who she is to perform in acting roles and when she's on stage singing, rapping. Then we have functional malefic Rahu at K2. In this configuration, they're balancing material success with spiritual success. Gives her desire to travel, um, to have good fortune and insights into being successful in her career. Let's look at the timing of events. She got married during a Mercury period, Mercury representing marriage. She got a Grammy during Venus period. Venus is performing arts. Then she also got separated during a Venus period. Venus ruling that eighth house. The eighth house is life-changing events, death-like experiences, and also issues in marriage. She also got indicted. Again, death-like experiences in 19 during a Venus period. There was an incident in 2018 where she threw a shoe at Nicki Minaj. That's also during a Venus period, which can cause vulnerabilities. She had a stomach virus in 2020, um, um, also Venus period, and she's had issues with her stomach. Now that can be also related to the sun. Sun has to do with digestion. And then she won a defamation lawsuit in 2021 during a Venus period. That's Venus also ruling the house of windfalls. And then in 2022, she donated to her school, childhood school, which is good. And she was harassed online and became suicidal during a K2 period. K2 bringing unexpected events. What can be done to strengthen the chart? Well, doing more charity work for Rahu, K2, Sun, Venus, and Saturn, and then strengthening the rest of the planets with my favorite remedy, a Kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata yantras for the planets that need to be strengthened. If you'd like to see the Kavash, get a reading, or learn Vedic astrology, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening.